Welcome back to Fulgora, everybody. It's now episode 34. We're going to stop putting off what I was trying to do last episode, which is finish putting in the scrap unloading sections from the cargo wagons and making an official bus so we can start actually getting better production of all of the things that we need to advance the game. I am still waiting on enough materials to make the electromagnetic plant as well. In particular, the refined concrete, which we did get assemblers devoted to that last time, but it's stalled at the moment due to lack of resources, but also because I have the refined concrete going into the elevated rails as well. So that will take first priority, and then we'll start to build up the refined concrete after that. But also another reason for the stalling is because I no longer have scrap coming in. I kind of cut that off when I moved it over here. So I think even though I just doubled my recyclers last time, I'm going to delete these just to give myself more room. And then probably add in a splitter here just to join up the materials. And then we'll just underground belt this temporarily like that. And then just join it up so that we have some resources coming in while we're doing the building and stuff like that. So there we go. The other thing we did last time is incorporate some sort of looping system for the materials. Oh, crap. Hold on. This isn't working properly. That's better. So we'll obviously change where this loops once we get this cargo wagon unloading as well. I'm now reconsidering if we're going to have the cargo wagons kind of back to back, I may want to move this down a little bit. Or maybe I can just move these up, which would mean I have to move this for now, which is okay. Let's move that. Move that. And then let's see if I can move these, what do you call them? Active provider boxes. There we go. All right, so that's moved. And then maybe instead of all of these power poles, we can just use a substation, which I have. And that will fit perfectly right in the middle. And then I want to start by planning how these belts are going to realign with each other by basically mirroring this. So basically putting, like if these are the iron gear wheel and steel inserters up here, what I want to do is put those down at the bottom, I think. And the reason why I say that is because I think in order to fit everything, I'm going to have to change the direction of the belts. So what I mean by that is these belts basically join up and then go up. I feel like I'm going to have to join up the belts and then go down and then rejoin the belts. So let's start playing with that a little bit. So there's iron gear wheels and then steel eventually. We'll leave that where it is. Oh, no, shoot. I said I wanted to change that. Okay, so iron gear wheels down here. Whoops. And then steel there. Let's do that. Delete that altogether. Like that. Then that can go down like that and then join up or something like that. These ones will now become the ice cubes like this. And then the blue inserters like that. And then I should be able to join these up, I think, fairly easily, right? Because it's just right here. Oh, shoot. But if I add in a splitter right here, that will just, like, not join them up properly. Can I... What if I switch that up altogether? What if I do something like that? Clean up the belts. Then splitter that right there. Okay, cool. So, you'll notice that basically the ice cubes and the blue circuits, by having them on the opposite orientation on this one here, will now join up properly on the shared line. So that's the easiest one to do. So that means we need to switch up everything, I guess. So this one becomes, whoops, iron gear wheels there. This one becomes the steel. Clean up the inventory like that. And we'll have that one go down. So that means I should actually move this guy here because I need to buy more room. So that becomes the concrete. We can move this guy up here. I'm trying to keep sense of this all in my head. And then we have another set of inserters here, but I don't remember what they are. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So, let's see. The one just underneath the concrete was batteries, which now goes in this one. Low density structures in this one. And then, oh, I see. Then we had the solid fuel. Let's move solid fuel down there. Then these inserters here, but we'll switch up the orientation. So now those are swapped. Okay, cool. I've got everything mirrored, or basically in reverse. Now I just need to figure out how I spaghetti in these two belts. So we've got ice cubes and blue circuits, red circuits and copper wire need to join up like this. And how come that's, oh, I had it going the wrong way. There we go. Can I just swoop around here? Would that work? Oh, shoot. That won't work. I need to go over a tile like that. And then I should be able to join it up, I think. Will it fit? Yes. Okay, so that should be on the correct orientation of the belt. This one's going to be the hardest one, is joining up the iron gear wheels and the steel. Let's put that back in. Well, dang. How do I want to do that? So iron gear wheels. I wish I could just go like directly straight through. I could maybe just do its own line each instead of trying to get them joined up on a line. All right, let's worry about this steel and the iron gear wheels last. So this one comes down. This one comes over. This one needs to join up through there. Will it fit if I do this? Yes. This should work. There's that solved. Okay. And the last is the steel. What if, can we fit it going this way? I want to try. Especially, like, what if we do a blue? Ooh, that fits. Okay. We could go like that. Ooh, that fits. I'm tempted. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, and I forgot to add the filters there. There we go. Let's clean up the filters. There we go. Oop, something's getting hurt. Ooh, and it's on this planet. It's my bots. They're taking damage doing the, whatever it is they're doing. Okay. And this like that. I'm going to do a passive provider box for the iron gear wheels for now, just real quick. Let's filter that out. Like that. Okay. Just to keep my production up. All right, so that will come through here. And then what I can do is, let's, running out of room. Let's get rid of that. And then split here to join up. Yeah, that will actually work out perfectly. Okay. Problem solved. I've got active provider boxes there for the stone ore and the, I think, holmanite or whatever that is called again. Duplicated that there. Now I just fix the circle. So circle comes, oh wait, no, yes. Do I want to come the other way? I don't know. I feel like it should go counterclockwise, but whatever. So we have it coming down here. We'll have it stop there like that, and then join up like so, and then have the input priority be that side. Cool. I do still want to fix the circle, make it a little bit more sophisticated, but I think we'll come back to this in just a minute, because the first thing I want to do before moving on to that is move this whole thing, now that we've got it built, into its more permanent home. So let's delete these ruins. Let's build a little bit more room for myself over here. And then how best to do this? Should I just copy it or just X to move it? I think let's copy it just so it's still working while we're thinking. So what I want to save, actually, we'll do a normal blueprint because some of this stuff I don't want in it. So I just want this stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of this thingy. I'm going to leave that like that for now. Okay, so let's start with something like that. And then what I think I want to do, since I have the most open room not on scrap over here, is to move it somewhere over here. I need to keep in mind that the outputs or my lines also need to be able to continue for a little bit in order to actually make use of the bus for production of things. So I'm leaning towards either putting it somewhere in this orientation or somewhere in this orientation. I kind of like this orientation better. Okay, so let's delete these solar panels. I'm just going to buy as much room as I can. Delete that little ruin. Let's get rid of this for now too. We'll figure out the ice cube down to the melting plant a little bit later. All right, where'd that blueprint go? Whoops, where did it go? Here we are. Okay, so yeah, we'll have it somewhere in this configuration. All right, this seems like the most perfect spot I'm gonna get. So there we go. It's not as good as I was hoping. I was hoping to avoid building on as much scrap as I am, but I am, again, still trying to think, you know, where these lines go so that we can continue them onward and so on. So next thing we need to figure out is how we connect up the output lines for the scrap back into the loop over here. Let's now turn this off because we're now going to delete this whole thing. Like that. And we'll just recycle all of this basically. Well, not literally recycle as in that recycling, but just reuse it, so to speak. So that will get destroyed. That's destroyed. That as well. And then we'll basically figure out how we're going to get more copper plate and then green circuits. I don't know if it's more efficient to just break down stuff to get green circuits, or if we just should go from the base materials of like the copper and iron to get green circuits. So that's one thing I need to figure out. Bots will take a minute to work on this, it looks like. Outputs for this. It would be nice to actually have 2 lanes worth, of scrap coming in. So that would mean we could do... In fact, what if we were to do, like, splitters? Like, what if we did... like, splitter here? You know, like, every other or so? And that way we have, like, constant movement of materials. Like that. So if we're doing 2 lanes, that will need to go around like this. Or maybe even down another one? No. Here we go. Okay, now I'm onto something. This will go up. This will come around. Okay. This will loop like that. Come on, bots. Get back to work. This will loop around now like that. And then where's the output coming in? I want to keep the output nice and straight. Do I need to add in another RoboPort? What the heck is going on? Are they just low on power? Oh, or is it storage? Whoops. I think it's storage. My bad. My bad, bots. I was blaming you and it wasn't even your fault. There we go. Okay, so these will now continue up. And then let's pivot to the left. I want to use as much room not on scrap as possible. So let's like have one of the lines be here. Oop, no. Oh, there. That for one of the lines. Although I could just delete that. Something like that will work. Have it bend there. Okay. We are on to something. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to join up with everything. So I am going to need some splitters. Could do one splitter there. How's this guy going to join up though? Something like that. But then how does this one come in? What if I move this? No. I might need to buy more room. Okay, so let's move this up a little bit. Move that. What's the closest I can do? So this is where it needs to curve. It'll come down like that. Okay. And then what if we underground belt here? Like that. That. Now we split to join them. There we go. Okay, I like that. And then it loops around. I think that will work. Am I out of belt? Nope, just bots are not helping me. Okay. So I'm going to fill this in, reconnect up to power, and then let's not forget to put in the cargo wagons back. Where did those go? I think the bots... Oh no, shoot, did I not save the filter on those guys? Shoot. I can redo that. Okay. Cargo wagons, where did those end up? Here, we've got 2 of them. Plop that down. Plop that down. Ugh, I'll have to redo the filters. I'll do that probably off camera in just a minute here. Okay, since bots are not helping me, we're going to join up the rest of this stuff to continue production of stuff. And then hopefully we'll see this work, although let's help fill in the inserters too. Okay, things are beginning to turn on. And then we'll upgrade those to the bulk inserters eventually. Cool, so we've got own lines of everything. We've got, in fact, we can even split this off if we want to do like, in fact, let's do that. Let's do iron gear wheels as one. Steel should pop out on the other. So like that. That will be good. We've got, of course, this will be low density structures and batteries eventually. Cool. The only like essential main product I don't have on a bus now is copper plate. But we could figure out, I think, best way to do that is just to recycle the copper wire. And do I have enough room in the middle here that I could just do that? I certainly could figure that out. Let's see. Let's start at kind of the base where I have some room right here. And is there a cool way where we can... Because I want to like stop the copper wire from going. Let's make this just red circuits, which will mean it continues on. This will become a long-handed inserter from here. Let's filter this as copper cable, like that, and then copper plate should spit out onto the other side. Okay, I like that. We need to underground belt here. All right, well, I wish we had power so that we can see this actually up and running. Hopefully when another night cycle comes, we'll be able to see that. So let's give this just a second to kind of warm up. Then we'll make sure it all works. Apparently I was missing this power pole. So putting in the power pole improved my power by a lot. So let's make sure this whole thing works. Cool. Oh, let's not forget the input priorities. We want basically all of that. Oh, let's not forget to rejoin up the low density structures. Copper plate now on the bus. Not a lot of it. Ice cubes, we can rejoin up. In fact, I really don't like the idea of having ice cubes on the line. In fact, should we just... Where do they join up? What if we just filter them out, like here? So ice cubes there. Only blue circuits would be allowed to pass through. And then we'll active provider box the ice cubes. No! Whoops, wrong thing. Move that. There we go. For speed, we'll put in the bulk inserter there. Okay. New bus. Blue circuits, red circuits, copper, batteries eventually. I'm not sure what the holdup is. Oh, actually, it's because it's going to passive provider box first. Low density structures. And then we have an own line for steel. Iron gear wheels. Oh, we still need a line of iron plate as well. So I could either rejoin up. Let's do that. Let's rejoin up the iron gear wheels and the, there we go. Iron gear wheels and the steel. And then what we'll do is our own line for iron plate to go here, probably. So I don't want to do, because steel just pops out more steel. So let's filter this out to only grab the iron gear wheels. Like that. Now it's spitting out iron plate. All right, I think we've got all the essentials. So I'm going to say this is a job complete for today's episode. Let me know what you guys think of actually getting a bus system and finishing the recycling and sorting setup. Next time we'll expand on this. In fact, I may just do that off camera since that's just easy to just copy paste upwards. That will be the plan. And then we can move on to next episode doing more production of things and maybe getting better green circuits since we're really lacking in that. Also, we'll need to improve copper plate. That will be chores for another episode. So I hope you guys will continue to join me, and I'll see you then.